Hey yo guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Dude, boys, this video is a good one. Probably the next 2 to 3 days are gonna be very spicy. Today and tomorrow especially. We have so much news, so much stuff to cover, a lot of speculation, a lot of stuff to talk about for Target, and just overall a lot of really good things going on with this drop. I hope you guys are all just on the lookout. I hope you guys are all excited, and if you guys are still on the lookout for your consoles, I keep on saying this week is going to be a very good week when it comes to all the drops, all the information, and basically everything. So be on the lookout. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We are giving away 2 different types of PS5s. One for anyone who is just subscribed to the actual channel itself with notifications on. So make sure you guys go pop on and up. As also my benefit, I guess, to give you guys some Sony news as well as actual restock news as well. On top of that too as well, we also have the actual Twitter giveaway going on as well. If you guys want to go and do that, I'll put that link down below in the description. We also made a few videos all throughout today. If you guys want to check them out after this one, I'll mention this at the end of the video. But we made an overall like weekly recap of what to look out for and a few other random various videos, and actually some all-star destruction all-stars gameplay too as well. I'll link that down below. So if you guys want to check that stuff, you guys can. Leave a like if you guys enjoy these types of videos. Amazon link down below with the PS5. You guys definitely go and check because Amazon's very much overdue, especially with the UK Amazon getting stock too as well for all the American boys. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream. Come say hi up on either one or just drop a Prime sub if you guys want up on Twitch, especially the Twitter though if you guys want some stuff overall. And of course the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble every video. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys get like $25 for free, and Coinbase you guys buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin as always. So like I said, today's gonna be a good day. I'll give you guys like all the timestamps and stuff throughout the video if you guys need to. So if you guys need to, you guys can use that. We have a lot of new information. We have more employee information. We have some other leaks as well. We have a lot of stuff going on. So I'm very excited for all of this. It's very cool. So number one, quick recap. I usually do this for all the videos because we usually have a lot of new viewers as well. You guys can skip ahead like 2 minutes or so or a minute if you guys need to. So if you guys have not seen, we've seen lots of API updates on the websites. We've seen false launches when it comes to the PS5 and Xbox Series X. And this drop, I believe, also will probably be pertaining to the Xbox Series X as well, mainly because they usually have been dropping around the same time, and we have also been seeing a lot of Xbox Series X stock also popping on up in Target. So that's a big lookout for that. When they're messing around with the API, messing around with the actual Target app, overall, it's very good because that means that they're internally messing around, preparing for a drop. It's a very good short sign. We've also been seeing this many different times that employees have had stock for a while, and now there is even more employee stock coming on up as well. We have a few more new leaks, etc. throughout this video, so we have that. I'll showcase up the old ones in case you guys didn't see them. We also have had stock in the stores for a while. We've had stock in the warehouse for a while, and I think as of now, a lot more movement is being shown in all of these actual locations, which I'm very excited for, especially for all of you guys that still need or want your consoles. Very hyped up stuff. So basically, we've had employee confirmations, we've had employee leaks informations, we've had website confirmations, and overall the dates themselves. We've also had actual like proper dates of when the consoles are supposed to go and show on up as well, so we can go and show that up in a second. So guys, on top of that, if you guys didn't see my previous video from earlier on today, I actually even went to my own local Targets. I was all bundled on up and had to go and trek out into the snow itself, so that doesn't deserve a like or sub. I don't know what does, but we had a chance to go and check. I also was talking to some employees. So I had one store that actually had a pretty decent sized stock, over 5, which is like my usual number of an actual restock. And then we had another one that was under the 5 mark. But even if you guys have your local stores, which a lot of you guys actually sent me some screenshots for that, even if your local store is a lower stock or even a 0-0, we have also been hearing that the warehouses will also be moving all the stock as well. So even if your local location has low stock, that does not mean that's the actual live stock as well. Or if actual like actual movement, aka in terms of like the shipments and stuff like that, there's always a chance that that also could even be happening throughout the next 1 or 2 days as well, so your stock can get bigger. Okay, so overall for this, in terms of the dates themselves, so when I went to Target myself today, I did actually go and have an employee go and confirm that tomorrow they're going to be like basically 2-2. There's going to actually have some stuff showing on up for their actual location. They told me that from themselves on the actual like Target scanner themselves. So that could either mean that it shows up tomorrow during the day, tonight, or it also maybe just means like tomorrow night as well. So within that like 24-hour period. So there is a chance for a drop even tonight happening. We'll kind of go into percentages and stuff like that as well. So we've also seen some other leaks that we've mentioned all throughout the past week or so. You guys have seen some of them from various other people. Like I saw this one over from YouTube Next Gen Gaming, where they basically had the link, and we showed this up for a few different times because we've seen a few other ones mixed on into as well, where it basically shows that the dates between the 2-2, 2-3, and 2-4. I think we also saw one that was a 2-5 as well. All actually has a big number for the actual stock. And this one, you guys can even see a 12 on the way. So that's very big. Just saying overall. In terms of some other stuff we can actually go and showcase up here too as well, we actually have been seeing a lot of newer stock kind of lowing around too as well, but we've also seen a lot more employee stuff mixed on in. If you guys saw the previous few videos, I saw some stuff that was around 2-3 with some very, very big drops. We had, I think Oxlogic actually was one that actually went and dropped that one on up. So as always, major shouts to you. Ox has been really cool. As well, we also had a few other people that have also kind of had some other previous drops mixed on in from actual Target people. I've had Target employees also go and confirm that they have been getting stock as of like recent, the past 2-3 days in my Twitter DMs and emails. So thank you guys all for the plugs and links for that and double confirmations basically. So overall, this is like pretty much at the almost there stage, which we've been building up for a while. So a few other little things that I kind of want to showcase up here too, as well as some other content creators on top of this have also been somewhat confirming my leaks. So as you guys know, if you have a lot of followers, I don't want to say I have like a lot, but I mean, in terms of actual the PS5 stuff, we've had a lot through Twitter and YouTube. So I've actually a lot of confirmations and leaks myself, but I think it's always a nice double whammy when other also these restocking folks also have double confirmation. So I'm gonna go just kind of, so just so you guys know, I'm not like full cap in on over here. Here's both Jake and Cheeto kind of throwing in their takes on this, where Jake basically said targets are definitely receiving stock this week, which we've been seeing locations that were lower stock getting new stock, so it double confirms that there actually is new stock around. As well, also on top of that too, we have also had a lot of employees also going and saying there's gonna be very, very big drops as well. One thing I've kind of noticed for Jake is he's saying like, I can just read out the full thing. My usual employee sources, you guys are amazing, have sent me incoming shipments, which I guess are kind of the same thing for me. I've had a lot of leaks in as well, so always shout out to you guys. Unfortunately, the drop size looks to be the same as their last drop, around 10 or less units per store for the PS5, so likely similar for Xbox. So I'm like in the middle on that, because I also have seen a lot of stocks throughout the past week or so that have been more on the very lower end, but I've also seen some pretty big ones as well. And as I keep on always mentioning, it has been confirmed by my other Target sources that the warehouses will be moving stock, so it doesn't always 100% go and showcase what's actually at the store. Not saying Jake is wrong at all. I actually really like Jake. Jake's cool. But when it comes to that stuff, I actually also have been seeing big ones, but I also have been seeing a lot of smaller ones too as well, kind of how he's been saying. A lot of stuff around the 4 to 10 range, give or take. We've also seen a few that are still like even on the lower end, like the 2 to 3s. But there's always a chance that with the warehouse, it may go and also mitigate that as well. So I'm not saying he's wrong at all. I think at this really smart take, I agree with it. But we also then also had Cheeto too as well. I love Cheeto. He's the homie. Exactly what I said, which is not smart. The biggest shipment I've seen was 25 on the PS5. I've seen a few bigger ones, but 25 is huge. There's maybe like 1 or 2 bigger ones. I think I saw 29, but like that's just because I've seen so many. So I'm not also saying anything bad against Cheeto. I love Cheeto. But I don't know when to expect it. So yeah, between 2.3 and 2.5. So if y'all can go to your local Target and check stock, if y'all can. And I agree, if you guys want to go and check if it does not drop tonight, definitely go check your local Target. Send us some pictures, scan your barcodes, etc. Just overall. So a few other new things I want to go and mention is the new stock that we've actually seen so far. We also have one other leak that someone else went and put on out to. I'll try to give them proper credit in a minute or so we'll get to that. But we actually have seen a few other little random pictures kind of mixed on in, either some from the DMs and such like that, and it kind of pertains on if Target's going to drop like restock tonight or not. So we saw a few of them. I saw another one over here, it's like a 4.4. So kind of like what Jake's kind of saying, where it's like a little bit under 10. I would still say 8's not a bad drop, but for me, I like it when I see a lot of those like 15s, 20s, 25s, etc. Like those are the big ones. I love those. We've also seen a few of the other DMs too as well. Thank you over here for Blockade. I went to my local Target this morning and checked PS5 inventory so far for Target in New York. 0 consoles on hand, 0 in back, which like I said, that sometimes does show that the stock may not be fully either there in terms of actual like warehouse shipments or just showing on up, but as well, we also have been hearing rumors that the warehouse itself will also be sending out consoles as well. So it's kind of like, I wish I knew if I was a Target employee or not, because I don't like ever want to say like, this is wrong or this is right, because I don't fully know, but just based on like what I've heard and stuff. So a lot of this stuff is kind of like different little baby leaks and different types of areas and regions too as well. So if you guys ever see other stuff mixed on in, that doesn't mean that they're wrong or someone else is wrong, just so you know. It also doesn't mean I'm right too as well, just always want to do the double check on that one. We've also seen a few other stocks too over here where we had some for California. This is on the digital. If it's a little bit harder to go and see, it's just a 0-0. We have been seeing still a few more 0-0s in the overall list I made throughout today. We've also seen a decent amount of 0-0s mixed in too as well, which kind of stinks. We also did go and have up some other stuff over here from Sean. Thank you, Sean. Some employee came to my job and asked if he saw he said he saw a lot of PS5s coming in, located in Rancho, California, should be stocking soon then. So just another few other people kind of saying, hey, there's been stock moving on, we're seeing stock, etc. We've been seeing a lot of messages, a lot of confirmations mixed in with that. Same for me when it comes to employees or other stuff mixed on into as well. We also had a few other DMs too mixed on in. This was actually a big one, kind of was saying before, which was a 12 and 6 right there. And this is in South Philadelphia, if you guys are just kind of curious. It's an 18 drop, pretty big. Not like, a 30 or whatever, but pretty big. And then according to the supervisor here in Target, it's not them who decides. It's Sony who decides when they dropped his by contract between the retailer and Sony, which I can actually kind of maybe see because we've been hearing other rumors, say from even Gamefly and a few other places as well, that are basically saying Sony makes the rules, we have to follow them. That was in the same regards too, where Sony was trying to go push more on bundles for certain different types of retailers. So I do want to go and say that's kind of been a big thing overall in general. So we definitely want to be on the lookout for that. We definitely want to be on top of, that, because it is Sony that makes the play. And it would maybe make sense too, because sometimes we see a lot of the retailers restocking all at 1 week, and then sometimes it's like a week or two beforehand. So I'm not sure if they're trying to basically just do all stock in the same week, so everyone has a higher chance to kind of go and combat scalpers, or kind of what their plans are. But we have heard from many different cases that Sony has been kind of in direct control when it comes to the actual stock itself. We also had another one over here too, as well as Cheeto. This is just kind of just me, I think, for the tweet from before. So one major thing I want to go and showcase up here in a second, and I think this is actually kind of big overall. I'm very excited for this, if this is like a current day leak and stuff as well. So I think this looks really, really, really kind of big and really kind of juicy in my honest opinion. So I'm going to showcase up on here over here as well. So this one's over here from Frenchii 9YT. You guys you'll probably see him on actually show the screenshot. I'm always actually okay. Like, some people are like, should you go and showcase this or whatever? I'm like, if people get the information, whether it's from the leaks or whatever, I think they should always go get the credit. So if you guys want to see, here's the actual name itself. I can put all the links down below for all the people. There's a few little squad of homies that actually have been doing a lot of restock stuff. That's like PS5 Go, Oxlogic, and then also apparently even Frenchii. I haven't seen Frenchii II9YT before, but if they're getting the information, it's all confirmed stuff, whether it's from other employees or themselves. You always got to give them credit where credit's due. So shout outs to you guys. I'll probably put all the links down below. But when it comes to this stuff, look at how big some of these restocks are. I've almost never seen too many major restocks for all of this. But this looks like it's more in the Florida area. We always keep on seeing Florida usually does get a lot of stock overall, but we're seeing like a 32, a 26, 21, 20, 26, a 1. We are still seeing a few out of stocks mixed on in with like Miami Lakes and also the Miramar. That's like a 1. That's a nothing. But some of these other ones are really, really big. So I do want to give you guys a little bit of shout outs on over here for everyone who's been trying to get the leaks and stuff. You guys deserve some good credit. Thank you guys for helping out the community. Like I said, we had the 3 other people with like Goat Restock. We had Oxlogic. I even spoke with Oaks, very nice person. I love people that are respectful and cool, and their goals are trying to help out people. So always big shout outs to them. Even same with Frenchii over here too as well. I love the name too. So I just want to give all the people who do that type of stuff, people like Cheeto and Jake and everyone else who's kind of on top of this, trying to help people, the live streamers in the community, all of you guys out there that have actually been sending stock, as well as we've even been showcasing, sending me tweets, anything you guys do, or if you guys even leave the YouTube comments and you guys are trying to help out people, all of you guys have been great in a very nice, just I guess, helpful thing for the community. So you guys are helping other people getting consoles, and I love that. Whether you guys are Twitter people, whether you guys are YouTubers, whether you guys are just watching as the community, whether you guys are making YouTube comments, you guys are all amazing, and I just want to give you guys major shout outs. People who are trying to help people always have a special place in my heart, so you guys are awesome. So a few other little restocks we wrote on down, just kind of make it a little bit quicker, because we do kind of ramble on these videos. I do always want to say too as well, if you guys are ever seeing ads, I put that ad money towards my mom. So if you guys ever see those, or the Weebles, the Amazon links down below, the Twitter Twitches, the giveaways from the sponsors, all this stuff I've been trying to do my best to give back to either my family or you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed for the giveaways, put on the notifications, do the Twitter giveaway down below, leave a like on the video to help out other people, leave your comment down below on your thoughts, the Amazon, Weebles, Coinbase, all that stuff. So some other actual stocks we've gotten so far, this is just from all throughout today. In Indiana, and another major restock with a 6. We had another New York location too as well. That was a 14. And the same person who sent me a confirmation from the New York had another 7 as well from like their neighboring areas. We had a big one over in Dallas with a 15. We had some that went and checked over in LA that had a 9. We had another one checking up in Seattle, which was a 5. We had an Oklahoma, which was a 0-0, which is also sad because you also live in Oklahoma and that you don't even get to have a console. And then we had another person up in Louisiana who checked 2 different stores. One was a 3-1 and then another one was a 2-2. And as I mentioned before, I checked my local targets in my area in Illinois, and they did also have stock. One was bigger, one was smaller. So overall, let me try to go and like recap this and also tell you guys if it's actually going to drop tonight or not. So my take on all of this is that we keep on seeing stock. We're seeing stock moving. We're seeing stock showing on up. We've seen the leaks from all these employees, more so like the thing I showed you guys a few days ago from Ox, where basically there was actually big movement in terms of consoles, or even the stuff we have over here from YouTube Next Gen Gaming, where they leaked it on out, where it's a 12 on 2 nigh. So as I've mentioned, and also I believe even Jake too as well mentioned this as well. I want to go and recap on this, but I believe also he even said that some people in some places actually had the stock show up on early. I'm not sure if I can confirm that because any of my sources have not confirmed that, but at least in terms of me going to Target today, they did go and say that they're getting stock on 2/2. So maybe stock could have just either been updated or they just got, I don't know, maybe just like the timing wise. That makes sense. Like if it shows up on 2/2 or 2/3, it's around the same. So that's either tomorrow or on Wednesday. So overall, do I think it's going to restock tonight? I'm going to go a little bit more on the lower end tonight, just because we do have a lot of actual dates on the way, and we are still seeing a few 0/0 locations, but there is always a pretty somewhat big chance now throughout this week when it comes to actual drop times. So I'm going to probably put it like a nice like 35-40% chance. So a little bit on still on the lower end. But a few reasons why I kind of think that. Number one, we still have all the dates that we were seeing that some of them are still on 2/3, 2/4. Now, maybe some of them have gotten them early, but I'm sure there's probably some other Target locations out there that are still waiting for stock. But there is always the chance that Target just goes and releases it, because if they know they're going to get the stock like in 1 or 2 days, like it's on the way, they could sometimes early release it. We've seen that happen a lot with like Best Buy and Walmart. So there is always a chance they even might drop tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on what time they want to do it on, because there is the chance that they know the stock is coming, the stock is allocated, they just have to have it show on up. So they wouldn't mind maybe selling it like as internal, like tomorrow morning, and then anyone throughout that day can go and just pick it on up throughout the next like that week or so. I think that's a little bit more unlikely because we do keep on seeing all the stock moving, but as I mentioned before, we do have confirmations with the warehouse as well. So I would probably say it's a little bit on the lower end, at least today. I think tomorrow is going to be a very spicy day to be on the lookout for if it does not drop tonight. And if that doesn't drop on Tuesday, I think probably Wednesday, Thursday will have very, very high likelihoods of it. If for some reason they don't drop throughout those 2 days, we'll have to go and see. But we have a lot of new information every single day. So all of you guys that are helping, all the other content creators that I'm also showcasing up on the videos are helping, and they're awesome. And I think they're doing a lot of good stuff for the community. So you guys are great. But I think overall, like I said, probably a lower chance, like a 35-40% chance just in terms of today. Just because, as I mentioned, we have a lot of these actual leaked dates that are more on like 2/3, 2/4, and even for my Target friend, you know, I guess friend, I didn't really know him, he was just being nice, it was more of like a 2/2, so aka tomorrow. So typically that either means they have to go get the stock and allocate it and set it up in the store, or they get that throughout that day and kind of work overtime. So I'm going to probably put a little bit of a lower chance today. I'm going to probably, if I had to guess and assume, we'll have a lot more information tomorrow. And I think if it doesn't drop tonight, the likelihood it just keeps on going up and up and up throughout the week. So I'll keep you guys up to date for sure. So make sure you guys are subscribed with all these, for these just in general, either for the giveaway or for the actual notifications. Like I said, a little bit of a lower chance. We're still winning at some stocks. Some places are still 0/0, but we are seeing some really, really big ones as well, like the one that Frenchii actually went and showed on up, which is in the 25 pluses, which has been very, very big, and that will get a lot of people consoles, which is going to be very good for all of us overall. So I'm very excited for that. So I'm going to say a little bit lower on the end. I do think throughout the next like 1 or 2 days going to be very, very important days to be on the lookout for, especially for the Target stock. We'll also maybe go and see if other major retailers drop, because if the other major retailers do drop, that means we'll actually probably have stock available very, very soon as well, because if they're getting stock, Target will probably also get stock too as well. So we'll be on the lookout for like a Best Buy or Walmart or Sam's Club, wherever those major spots do drop, because if they do, that'll be very, very, very good. So like I said, a little bit of a lower chance today. We don't know the exact time because the last drop was at around 8 o'clock or so in the morning, as well as the last previous drops before then around like the 4 to 5 a.m. mark. So we're going to have to go and see. I'm going to guess whatever drop time they do for this one, it'll probably go and be the same for the next drop. So we either want to be on the lookout for on the 4 to 6 a.m. range or around the 8 a.m. range, give or take, whenever it does drop. So I'm not really sure, because it's hard, because if I'm staying up until like 4 to go and see if it drops and then sleeps, and then it drops at like 8, then it's kind of bad because I can't go and tweet out about it and stuff like that. But I guess we can kind of go and see, and we can see if we get any good drops as well. But be on the lookout, especially for now. We're still kind of not fully sure because, you know, we don't work at Target, so we're going to try our best to see. But that's about it. I think it's getting close. If it's not tonight, we'll be on a high alert for tomorrow, because most other drops have actually been on Tuesdays. So that's kind of like a very big date to be on the lookout for. So make sure you guys watch tomorrow, and also watch, I guess, whatever. But thank you guys all so much for watching. I think that's about it. We have a lot of good information, a lot of leaks. It's coming very, very soon, if not tonight. But I still think it's going to, if I had to go guess, I'd probably maybe guess Tuesday and Wednesday are the bigger days to be on the lookout for, just based on the actual shipment dates. So guys, good luck if you guys are still trying to get your consoles. Hopefully this was at least helpful in terms of showcasing information, dates, and stuff like that. I'll leave a like if you guys made it this far. Make sure you guys are subscribed, especially for the PS5 giveaway, if anything. On top of that, too, I'll definitely follow the Twitter with the Twitter link for the giveaway, too, as well. We have that link down below. The Amazon link, keep on checking on Amazon. Amazon to see if there's actually any PS5 restocks as well. It's very much overdue. The Twitter and Twitch stream, come say hi and hang out on Twitch or drop a Twitch Prime sub if you guys would like. Weeble, deposit $100 and you guys go get like 4 free stocks and make a bunch of free money. You guys can even do it throughout these long videos if you guys ever want. And then Coinbase as well. You guys basically go in and could buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. If you guys want to check out any of the channels throughout my channel today, we did make a actual gameplay review video. We made an actual Target video earlier on today. We made an overall weekly recap video, so go check those on out if you guys are still curious for more PS5 stuff. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys either tomorrow or just talk about stuff in general. And I hope you guys all enjoy and hope you guys all get our consoles super soon. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys and thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.